What's good with everybody? MJ Boxing right here, back again with another video. For all you new viewers, I want you guys to please subscribe to the channel. This channel is strictly boxing related. I'm a big boxing fan. I cover all boxing, whether I'm watching a fight and giving my opinion after the fight, whether I'm going to boxing gyms, getting, training footages, training footage, interviews with boxers, anything like that. This channel is strictly boxing, so please subscribe. But yeah, about an hour ago, Austin No Doubt Trout defeats Daniel "The Rock" Dawson in Pachanga Resort and Casino in California on ESPN2. It was the ESPN2 type fight. Austin No Doubt Trout, this is the guy that lost to Canelo Alvarez and Erislandy Lara his last two fights. His last fight against Lara about a year ago. Yeah, but actually about a year ago, he had a year layoff. That was the last fight. He lost that, so he's on a comeback. He got a win tonight against Daniel "The Rock" Dawson in California. He now improves to 27-2 with 14 knockouts. It was a 10-round, 154-pound fight. Daniel "The Rock" Dawson. This is the guy that's out of this from Australia. He's from from the land down under Australia. This is the first time this guy's ever fought in America. So most of 99.9% of his fights been in Australia. This is his first time fighting here in America, so he had his first fight here and he lost. He actually put up a good performance, in my opinion, against Austin Trout, knocking down Trout twice in early rounds, counter right hands over Trout's punches. Sometimes Trout will come in, and then sometimes Trout throws shots, other guy backs up, he falls short, leaves himself open. The guy countered with a right hand, hurt Trout, and knocked him down twice in early rounds, and Trout ended up coming back and outboxing this guy and beating him, actually knocking him down one time in the late rounds to go on to win a unanimous decision. All three judges had a 97-90. Austin Trout wins unanimous decision. I think, in my opinion, the other guy had I think 40 wins, 3 losses, and 26 knockouts. Now he has 4 losses, 40 wins, 26 knockouts. In my opinion, I think tonight's fight should have been a 12-round fight. Both guys have experience. Both guys. I think Daniel Dawson, I think he was a 2-time 154-pound champion in Australia. So I think it should have been a 12-round fight. But, that's just my opinion, man. It's I'm pretty sure a lot of people thinking, why Austin Trout went from, Showtime to HBO down to ESPN2. A lot of stuff coming to play, man. It's when you start going to these fights and when you start becoming part of media, you'll start, talking to people and interacting with people. And you'll just start figuring out why things, why boxing cards are set up the way boxing cards are, and why people fight on certain networks as opposed to networks they used to fight on before. So, a lot of people thinking why Austin Trout fighting in ESPN2. You gotta think about how marketable the fighter is, who his manager is, who his promoter is, who the guy he's fighting. If the guy he's fighting is nobody, if he can't sell tickets, and if the guy in America is not a big ticket seller, and the guy he fighting is not a big ticket seller, that comes into play. You gotta look at the the losses. You gotta look at the promoter, the manager. If the guy's not a big trash talker, if he doesn't market himself, that comes into play. If he's not getting big paychecks, that comes into play. It's just a lot of stuff that come into play as to why fight cards are set up the way they are, and as to why certain fighters go from one network to another network. It ain't just because a fighter is not as good as they once were. That's not really it. It's just a lot of stuff coming to play as to why a fighter go from this network to this network. So you can't really look at Austin Trout and say, oh, he's some shit now because he's fighting on ESPN2. That's not really it. Like I said, a lot of stuff coming to play. You have to take all that into consideration. But he got the win tonight, even though he got knocked down twice. So he's been knocked down 4 times in his career. He knocked Dawson down 1 time in the late rounds. But he went on to get the win. I believe he won 7 rounds to Dawson's 3. So the question is, what's next for Austin Trout? I don't know. I want to see him fight Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto's now with Freddie Roach. I want to see him get a rematch with Miguel Cotto. See what Cotto would do different since Trout got 2 losses and since he's with Freddie Roach. So it'll be interesting to find out how that fight would pan out now to see who would win. I would want to see that fight, even though. Cotto got wiped out the first time. He didn't really get hurt, but he got wiped out and outboxed. But now it'll be interesting to find out, what he would do different. Austin Trout I mean, that's the only fight, honestly, I want to see him fight. I mean, I don't want to see him fight Erislandy Lara. I don't think he can even touch Lara, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. No disrespect to Austin Trout. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I want to see him, yeah, fight Miguel Cotto. Y'all hit me up in the comment section below. Y'all let me know who y'all think Austin Trout should fight next and holler at me. I'm out, alright? Peace.